Hey, how you doing? My name's Farzan, and I'm so excited to share with you what we're looking for right now. We're looking for 10 individuals, and we're going to invest a lot of time and money into you. And look, there's going to be a lot of prizes out there. And let me show you what I'm so excited about. Right now in the industry, we are breaking records. And it doesn't matter if you have any experience in customer service or in financial services. We're going to teach you everything, but you got to be willing to learn. So you're going to fill out a survey. If you qualify, let me show you the benefits that are involved with that. Let me show you an example of what we do for families. See, for example, we sit down with somebody and a family right now, guys, they're looking for help. They're looking for ways to save money on their auto insurance, homeowners insurance. Even like if you know someone that's renting, they want to buy a house. We're going to show you how to get a lending license or even how to refinance. And you might not know any of that language. Like, what is that? Basically, we're going to show you how to save people money when it comes to their mortgage, okay? And people are looking to do that. And for you helping out somebody, guys, they pay you anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per loan, okay? I know you might not have any experience, and if you do, hey, even easier for us. But we're going to show you what you got to do. But here's another thing. When we sit down with families, we show them how to budget, how to free up money in areas that they didn't even know was possible. So, for example, we sit down with this family here, and they can actually put away $300 between husband and wife. So $75 a week. Okay, let's be honest here. Most people spend $100 on silly stuff on the weekends, and they don't even know where they spend that money. So why not plan it for their future? So what we teach them is this. For example, out of the $300, let's put $100 away to protect your family in case, God forbid, something happens. We're not leaving our family stranded in the street or even asking for GoFundMes. We see this all the time. Car washes, asking for money because we don't know how to bury our family members. So we protect today, right, with life insurance, and also we protect your future. Let me give you an example of what I mean on that. So today we protect this family for $400,000, $250,000. So husband and wife are protected, and $20,000 on the kids for only $100 a month. Well, now there's $200 left over. So what do we do with the rest of it? We invest it. We show them how to invest their money, and look, at the age of retirement, look what happens here. They have $400,000. And we show some of these clients how to have $400,000 tax-free. And the most exciting part for clients, the reason they move forward, this is not like our phone insurance or our car insurance that honestly, I hate paying for insurance. I think it's like a colossal waste of money. Don't you feel that way? Until I break my phone or until I lose my phone, I'm like, damn, good thing I had insurance, right? Well, guess what? In this, if you don't use it, it's a good thing. Because let me show you this example. $300 that this client's investing every month in their insurance and their investments. Look what happens here. In 12 months, that's $3,600. In 27 years, from age 40 to 67, look what happens here. They invested out of their pocket $97,200. But if nothing happened, they have $400,000. So you see how it works? It's a win-win situation. If nothing happens, was that a bad investment or a good investment? Most people say that's a great investment because they quadrupled their money. But what if something happens today or tomorrow? We would deliver a check for the life insurance. So we protect her today and we protect her tomorrow. And look at this. For helping someone with something so basic like this, let me show you what you get paid. See, this is the part that got me really excited because my whole life, I only been taught one way to make money, and it's called earned income. For example, I work that week, I get paid for the week. But if I don't work next week, I don't get paid no more. And that's good. You can make some good money making earned income, but there's a better way. It's called residual income. Let me show you what I mean by that. See, with this client that we help out here for the $300 investment that they did, $100 goes to the insurance. This is how we're going to show you how you can make some earned income. For example, 100 times 12 equals 1,200. Whatever the client pays for the year, we're going to pay you 50%. That's entry level with us. That means you're a beginner. But $600 for 30 minutes of your time is pretty darn good money. And you do it from home. But the most exciting part, the $200 investment that they're putting in every month into their mutual fund, guess what? You get paid $3.50. And you might be thinking like, why are you excited about that? Because you get paid every single month. Look at this. What if you just help out 3 families? Just 3. For the month, you make $1,800. And now you make a residual income of $10. What if you do that for the whole year? Now look what happens. You made an additional $21,000 for the year. And look at this, $126 a month in residual income. What does that mean? If you don't work next month, you still get paid $126. See, this is how I seen it. If we have residual bills like our credit cards, our rent, our car bills, that's residual. Every month it comes in. Doesn't it make sense to have residual income? Well, we teach you how to do that. This is the exciting part. See, there's earned income, residual income, and then there's what's called override income. For example, like in real estate. Let me show you what happens here. In real estate, there's the broker, okay, and then there's the agent. The agent does all the work. He or she is the one picking up the clients, showing them the houses, spending their gas, using their car. And guess what? Every time they sell the house, the broker makes money too. So let me give you an example. If you want to become an agent with us, we'll show you exactly how to make some good income part-time. But maybe it's business partners and you want to have an office. You want to be what's called a broker with us. This is a big deal, or regional vice president. Let me show you how we get compensated there. You train and develop somebody. I don't know if you ever trained somebody at your job before. Did you get paid extra money for that? I know when I used to work at UPS or at Ralph's back in the day, guess what? It was part of my job. If I didn't like it, they would find someone else. It was part of my job to train somebody. But look at this. Imagine for every time you train somebody, you get paid. That's called override income. Let me give you an example here. See, this agent here, let's say it's one of your agents, they made $600 helping out that one family. And look at this. You're not even there. You're the broker. You're the owner. You just made $720 plus $2.70 in residual income. What if you build a team of 20 people? Look, I wish I can tell you everybody that gets licensed makes a lot of money. Does not exist. Like the gym. How many people sign up for the gym? I know plenty of years. I said, man, this is the year I get in shape. And guess what? I got busy. Whatever happened, I can't blame the gym that don't work. Same thing with this business. All right, let me tell you how it works. Out of 20 people we get licensed, 10 of them don't do nothing. But what about the 10 that do? And they help out 2 families for the month. Now, if you're a broker, look at this. Every time they help out a family, remember, you make $720. Well, times 20 clients, look at the money you make. You just made $14,000 for the month. So if you want to double your income, you double your agency. You can actually build a team that we can help you open up your own financial service business. And look what happens. What if you build a team of 40 people in your organization? 20 of them, again, 50% of them don't do nothing. But the ones that do, let's say they just help out 2 families for the month. Look what happens here. That's $28,000 for the month. See, this is if you're a broker, if you're a business owner. And let me show you some facts. This is a big deal. See, if you decide to get your license with us, let me show you what happens here. Okay? This is from the Department of Insurance. This is not me saying this. It shows you this, that the average employee, now you're not going to be an employee with us, but the average employee that gets their license makes an average in these states. Look at this. New York, $154,000 a year. The average employee. California, $143,000 a year. This is crazy. But you got to get this state license and federal license. Let me tell you how powerful this license is. This is why we got to see if you qualify to work with us. We're not just going to get anyone to become our business partners. We're looking for 10 serious people that we're going to mentor. Look, we're going to build you up. We're going to build you up on your social media. We're going to give you some team gear. We're going to get you a state and federal license. But look, to get your state license, I already showed you the type of money you can make. And by the way, once we contact you, we'll let you know all the companies we work with. We work with the top 30 insurance companies, the biggest investment companies, and the #1 loan provider in all of America. That's with Quicken Loans, also known as Rocket Mortgages. Guys, they don't just partner up with anybody. They partner up with the best of the best to make sure we serve the people out there with the best products, and we compensate you very, very well. Well, your state knows you're going to make a lot of money with these licenses. So guess what? They're not going to give you a free license. It's going to cost you money. And guess what? Does it make sense to invest, let's say $799 to get your state license, your books, and your exam taken care of? Would that make sense? I think so. But because of what's going on right now, we're going to invest back into you. We don't want you to cover that. We're going to only ask you to invest $9, only. Okay, so you $9 will cover all of your licensing. Now that's a huge deal, and it doesn't stop there. You can ask any business owner. It's very expensive to run a business, and not just to start it, but to run a business. There's overhead, there's insurance. It can cost a lot of money. Payroll. We handle all of that. We did a bundle deal that you can be in business with us, and all you invest is only $25 a month, and you have your own business, and you're partnered up with us. And the most exciting part is you get mentorship on a weekly basis. You're going to be on a live training. You're going to build a personal relationship. But I wish everyone that's seen this can get started with us. It doesn't work that way. We're looking for 10 people that are serious about changing their lives. And if that's you, fill out the information and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Now, we're going to get a lot of applications, so please be patient. But when we set up the appointment, guys, please do not miss that appointment, because that just tells us right there if you're serious or not serious. So if we set up an appointment, make sure you put it on your schedule to show us that you're serious. $9 will cover